guys, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to be reacting to AMPERS&ONE, That's That. Now, as you guys know, I was super disappointed that I did not get to see them in concert because I was not back from Korea yet. I had not moved back. I really wanted to go to their stop in my home state because no one ever comes here. But with that being said, I always enjoy AMPERS&ONE music. Several of producers that I really love and follow produce a lot of their music, so I'm always keeping my ear down for them, especially a lot of their B tracks. Really excited to see what this is all about. Looks like it's something about like Earth. I'm excited. That's that. Let's go ahead and get started. Ooh, like a zoom in. Ooh. All right. We already got the sexy sax. Ooh, interesting. That kind of like straying of the... Ooh, the shoe's changing. I like how they're transitioning using that. Okay, pre-chorus. Ooh. I love all the glitching happening. I forgot the word. Ooh. All right, bridge. Oh, ooh. What a sexy change. I love that bass sound. Ooh. Ooh, that switch back to the animation. Okay, I have to say this is probably one of my favorite AMPERS&ONE title tracks. Usually I'm not a huge super fan of their title tracks, but this one I can totally get behind. I've usually been a fan more of their B tracks. I just like the music more for that, but after hearing That's That, ooh, you know, I've always known that they're amazingly talented artists, and that's like why I mentioned, you know, I wanted to go to their concert, because seeing groups live really shows like a different aspect to like their, you know, abilities. And a lot of times you hear a lot of songs that you normally wouldn't if you're not like a huge super fan. So that's one of the reasons that I really wanted to go to their concert, and I was really bummed that I wasn't going to be in America when that happened. But like I said, they have several producers who work with them quite often that I follow. And so I'm always like listening to a lot of their B tracks, and I like quite a few of them. So I'm always like paying attention to AMPERSANDONE, and I'm like, I hope there's a time when I love one of their title tracks, and this is that. Like, this was such a good title track. I'm really, really impressed. The bridge, I think, was probably one of my favorite bridges that I've heard in a long time, just because it was so interesting the way that it went. Normally when you have a bridge in K-pop, they do like a high note. And sure, there was a high note here, but then they didn't, like, when it went to the chorus, they did something completely different. They did this like really like, I mean, I at the time said sexy bass because that's what it was. It's like a really sexy bass line at the time, and really, really interesting. And I loved how they did that. This whole song though, I absolutely enjoyed. It was such a groove. It was so interesting. The quality was so great. I loved the outfits, the choreo. I feel like everything. I really, really loved this. It was such a great track. And then I do want to point out, I thought it was really interesting how they did the part on the building. I thought that was really cool because they like were climbing up the stairs, but they also included some choreography and things on that. I wonder how exactly they filmed that. Like if that was some sort of set, or if they went somewhere, or if it was just like levels of things and then they added that, you know, after, you know, post-production. So good. You know, it's always great to see like Camden. You know, I've been following him since his Boys Planet days, and yeah, I just really enjoyed this, and this was just such a good concept for them. Really, really great. Tell me what you guys thought of this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Who's your bias in AMPERSANDONE? And what other songs are like your favorites from them? I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.